All right, yo, we're back with another quick little weekly outlook for this next week that's coming up, which is December 9 to December 13, I believe. And so, yeah, we're just going to get into it right away. So, starting off on the yearly time frame, this is very long term. You can see NQ's bouncing off of this 12-month fair value gap, and same with ES over here. So NQ's on the left and ES is on the right. And we're in this huge market maker buy model, planting the standard deviation. I'm targeting these two ranges right here between 22,000 and 23,749. I want to see NQ tap into this area. This is kind of just a long-term target I've been having for the past like 3 to 4 months. And yeah, the monthly time frame is quite simple. We're completely bullish. There's no reason for a reversal right now. No reason to call a top. And yeah, weekly time frame. We had this SMT at the lows right here. This was a bullish move that you could have been part of. But looking more recently, we just closed above this down close candle right here, which creates an order block. And basically what I want to see price do is kind of retrace and wick into this order block and then start running higher afterwards. Same with ES. ES, we have a fair value gap with this order block, so this is a little bit more high probability. And we also have this volume imbalance right below it. And yeah, so you can see that NQ's previous week low is all the way down here, which is a bigger drop than what ES would do. And I think ES would actually take out its previous week low and NQ won't. I don't think NQ is going to tap into this tiny fair value gap. I think it's going to keep it open. But I think ES is definitely going to come down into this big fair value gap, especially into this volume imbalance, and tap into that and then start running higher. Yeah, so on the daily time frame, we do have a volume imbalance with NQ as well. And I want to see price kind of come lower, take out its previous day low, and tap into that, and then start running higher. I want to see this fair value gap possibly tapped into. Let me just mark it out. All right. And yeah, I want to see ES kind of come lower into this fair value gap the first 2-3 days. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, tap into this, and then a Thursday or Wednesday reversal to go higher up into this 2.0 standard deviation. So I am bullish overall. There's no reason to be bearish. The only way I would be bearish is if we close below these candles right here. If we close below it, then I would be bearish. And the same thing for this over here. If we close below this candle, I'd be bearish. The 4 hour kind of makes it a little bit more clear. This is kind of what I'm looking at for this week. So you can see the dealing range equilibrium right here. For ES, it's much easier to get into because it's not much of a drop. And basically what I want to see is some sort of turtle soup with the SMT. So we want to take out some sell side liquidity before we go higher. You got to remember that to go higher, we got to go lower first and then we start going higher. So I want to see this sell side taken out, maybe even this sell side down here, and then have an SMT with ES, because you can see this low right here, this specific low, is right where that volume imbalance is. And I think ES could tap into that volume balance. So if ES were to tap into that volume balance, it would have to take out this low. And for NQ, that low is all the way down here. So we can clearly see an SMT. And another thing you can measure it by is if NQ were to drop about 2%, NQ would end up right here. And if ES was to drop 2%, it would end up below this low. So we would have a clear SMT. And ES would tap into dealing range equilibrium. And yeah, this is kind of what I'm looking at. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, I want to see a drop below. Let me just check news real quick. News, we got Monday's no news. It's not going to be too good. Not high probability. All Tuesday might be fine. Tuesday shouldn't be bad. Wednesday, Thursday is pretty good. I think I'm going to trade every day after Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We got PPI. We got overnight rate for Canada. We got CPI. And yeah, I think Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday should be good. And yeah, this is what I'm kind of looking at. Drop down, run higher. And yeah, that's my quick little weekly outlook. I also want to mention we do have a bunch of low resistance liquidity right here as well. So if we were to shift bearish, I wouldn't mind that either. But right now we are still bullish on the daily time frame. There's no reason to really look for shorts unless we really show some bearish price action by like closing below these fair value gaps and stuff like that. We do have low resistance liquidity here, but this is more high probability. This is what I want to see. I want to see a drop lower, tap into that weekly order block, and then a run higher after that. I want to see price target 22,000. That's kind of my long-term goal. I've been having it for the past couple of months, and yeah, we're gonna see what price does this week.